to this, and then it stopped working.
That reminds me
I get a headset at some
to
point.
record. Everybody say hi to Chow.
Hi, Chow.
Ciao.
Hi!
Ooh.
Hopefully she's. I think she said she has a interview coming up. So,
That's exciting.
well, it's just, it's May, so your whatever funds she came with
Yeah.
are depleting. Okay, so last time.
Are we
Oh,
waiting on Nicole?
she got home late,
Oh, okay.
so she's cooking, eating. What was I gonna say? Marilyn won't be with this group anymore due to
Hmm.
some circumstances and stuff. She's
Okay.
okay. She just, as I said to her, D&D groups are, and you see it all over, as D&D groups are like dating. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
That's
Yep.
fair.
So Matthew is crossing over from the other group.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Try to fit in as best I can.
hmm So last time with the Crash Pandas, the group
Right.
lost, so they are not allowed to pass through, and the queen has detained them for a small task, and then she will likely let them pass through her territory. I will say that. Oh, what's your character's name, Matthew?
Oh. I am playing as Greg, the Warforged Barbarian.
Okay,
Oh, Nikki.
Hi, Nicole.
so I will say
Hello.
Greg was one of the members of the other team,
Okay.
but he has decided to. He has interest in this task that you are being asked to do.
Okay.
His name is Greg.
Yes, he is the Warforged Barbarian. You just missed his introduction.
Well,
Amazing.
Brief.
I think it's G period R period E. So it means
Okay.
it stands for something. Maybe that will be revealed at some point.
Some point, perhaps.
Oh my god, I love it.
Do you want me to kind of give you a brief description, or do you
Sure.
want to jump in?
That'd be good.
Yep. Well, he is approximately 6'7" and almost 300 pounds. His outer plating is kind of a matte bronze color and kind of mangled in some places. And at the center of his chest is a dull amber-like gem that is no longer functioning, perhaps. And yeah, that's about it. On his left bicep, he has a strange little belt strapped on that appears to have some sort of sundial piece that might have been used at one point. And yeah, he's sporting a rather fetching looking glaive.
Ooh.
Pretty badass.
He's a Iron Man knockoff.
Without the man inside.
It's not Iron Man. It's Bronze Gentleman.
Yes.
Yes. Oh boy.
Greg, I need to know, does healing magic work on you?
It should.
Okay.
Just watch your shins.
Okay.
So you might have to watch their knuckles now.
Oh jeez.
I use my feet for that.
Ah, your shins.
Is that what you're hitting me with? Your feet? I can't tell. You're so fast.
Well, just whatever works at that moment. What is this task that she has for us?
So she has some desire to occupy another area near here, and there's some squatters that she does not like and would like removed. They are rather large.
Got an eviction notice to serve.
Yes.
Great. My favorite act.
Serving documents.
So you don't. She does indicate that you can use whatever means that you find best. She just has found them very stubborn,
Mhm.
and
Alright, well-
she hands you this small chest, and she says that you'll reach a point where it is very hot, and well, basically, she indicates these are creatures of fire of various sorts, and they seem to be emerging from a slight rift into the elemental plane of fire. And she says if you toss this item into it, that's within, it's you can see that there's frost on the outside of this case chest. And she says that the thing within, if it is tossed into the rift, then it should close it.
Alright.
Like, just close it, or are we like throwing a snow bomb in there?
Well, no, it'll close it.
Okay.
Um,
So,
she,
Raleigh, you were saying?
I was just saying that we can be pretty persuasive. I'm sure we can get them out.
she
I
does
trust
say
you.
that there is a bridge that goes between our area and their area, which is helping keep the peace right now. So she just warns you that there are dangers in crossing the bridge.
Are there billy goats?
No. There
Okay,
are.
well-
There,
Can anyone summon billy goats?
No, can you?
No. I can do this though. And he snaps his fingers and a little shadowy version image of himself appears next to him. It's kind of like a cross between a dark misty shadow and a bit of a hologram that flickers every
It looks
few seconds.
smaller than you.
That's really cute.
Cute. Dismisses the echo.
I mean, it's a cool effect, but I can't do anything like that cool.
Hmm.
I'm just a sword and board guy.
Oh, me
We're
too.
just gonna lean over more to Laurel and just be like, I feel like we can use that. I feel like that will be helpful.
so she indicates that if you follow that path over there, it will, after about 20 minutes, you'll come to a misty room or misty area that will lead you to the bridge.
Okay.
Alright. Let's
Do we need a map or?
No, you follow that, it's pretty obvious where you need to go.
Raleigh?
Yeah.
I like just completely zoned out. Why are we in clown outfits and makeup?
Oh, we had to enter a competition to get down here. I must have been a bit of a
Yeah.
blur. We were kind of busy. You were deep in thought.
Yeah,
Our
just reflecting on past actions.
the group name I made for us was the circus. So I put
You
us
know
all
what?
in clown suits.
That's very on point.
Thank you. I remembered that I had put the clown stuff in my bag from that time in the abyss and just kind of pulled it out again.
Yeah. God, we've been through a lot.
Yeah, we've had a kind of crazy time.
I can't total the number of worlds you've been, or
A lot.
and then
Too
more
many.
to come.
To save the goats. We were going to save the goats in the house. And then
All
a
the
meteor
goats. Yeah, Mixie, do you want to lead the way? Because I don't know where I am and I kind of zoned out. I think I might zone out again.
I don't know where we're going.
Oh,
I'm just going forward.
Yeah, we're going in a line. We follow the direction we were given.
But I can be more sneaky than you, maybe.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hey, should we try this door or that door over there? Everything just went black.
The left door is always correct.
We keep a hand on the left wall, and we'll make it eventually.
Yeah. There are actually she'll send
There we go.
some snowmen with you to take you to the correct path to follow.
Greg is gone.
so we don't steer off the straight path.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let's be honest. We need the directions.
Lara, do you think we can convince them to become her subjects rather than having to drive them off?
They're fire.
Maybe.
I mean, we'll let Lorali do the talking. She's
Well-
very charming.
I am particularly good at talking. Good with words.
I'll leave it to you then.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I have the silver
Okay.
arm. You have the silver tongue.
Rally talks well. Marcy might be having evening after end of workday language.
That was the meta joke, Wes. That was the meta joke.
Yeah, I was being a funny.
Okay, so the snowmen lead you to the edge of the Queen's territory. That it's the snow and ice sort of. You can see it ends ahead. You can also feel the air is there's a sound of wind ahead, and you start crossing, or you are at the beginning of a stone bridge that arcs over from the edge of the cavern towards looks like a fortress wall ahead with an opening to it. And ahead of you, you can see that so as you walk on here, you notice that there's a lot of these things on the edge here with spikes and something to sort of like to slow down things coming up the side of the bridge, potentially. And there is a collapsed arch in front of you.
Fun. Is it like walk throughable at all, or do we have to like go over?
So on the right side of it, it's a bit it's still half of arch, so you can walk under it.
Okay. Guess we go single file. We're always gonna take head just because she do the talk.
Is it large enough to just scale over? Or
On
small enough?
on the left side, you could scale over it.
Does it look like it would crumble if I tried to lift it up?
Well, so it's basically like half the arch is still like intact, so it's just like
Okay.
a quarter circle up in the air, and then there's a pile of rubble, and it
Gotcha.
looks like Mixie ran up the tower and is standing on top.
To get a good look around.
I will take rear point with Juliet.
Hell yeah.
Okay, as you get on the other side of the arch, now you can see the rest of the bridge. So towards the bottom of it, you can see that. So that's the top of the edge of a wall on the side of a cliff face, and there's a entrance at the bottom here.
Okay.
It's hard to
Any-
tell how high you are, but as it is misty down below.
Any signs of habitation or activity at all?
No, not really. But
All right.
Looks
No
like a bunch
one
of these fences have been broken apart.
what was that, Chris?
Looks like a bunch of these fences have been broken apart.
Yes. Yeah, so some of these little fences, the defensive structures have been smashed. And see, let's see, Mixie, make a perception check because you're sort of up higher.
How do I do that in this thing again? Let's see. There we go. 13.
Okay. You don't immediately see it, but this tentacle whips out of the mist and swings at you. Oh. What's your armor class?
Good question.
That's a no, thank you.
21.
Okay. It whips by you and right over your head. If you were a taller person, it might have hit you. And now it's flopping around trying to grab people. Oh,
Good.
shoot.
I was on a mission. My Echo. Echo Greg.
Greg.
Sorry, I got
Greg. Boy Greg.
just a sec. I realized I don't have my blocks with me.
Greg to Electric Dragaloo.
Oh no. Like the sticky notes. Electric Greg.
Electric Dragaloo.
But people can roll initiatives.
I get advantage on that.
Oh boy.
Hey, there we go. That's
Absolute opposite. 10.
21.
And 10 here as well.
You go first because I bet your dex is higher.
14, yeah.
Yeah, I have a 9.
Oh,
Actually, I have an 8. 8. I lied. I have an 8. So Raleigh 21. And
Also,
Juliet,
I
what'd you get?
apologize if there's like chip crunching throughout the game. I went to the corner store before this and found dill pickle Pringles, and they are so freaking good.
Ooh, those are good.
What did Juliet get?
11.
is that better?
What did Mixie get?
5.
Oh my god!
Oh, jeez.
Mixie taking the
We're
place
off
of
to a great
Warden.
start.
Aw.
Definitely thought that was gonna be me.
I do have a plus on that roll, I swear.
We believe you. Is it a plus?
So Raleigh, you may act.
No, it's only
All
plus.
right.
Says so. You see this tentacle whipping around. Oh, are you on that side yet? Well, it's
Yeah,
big enough
Raleigh just
actually.
come through.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. Julia, what do you get for initiative? You have your mic muted.
11. So I'm after you.
11. Okay. Then Harley's gonna actually leave you here. Go back and grab Lear. And Laurel's gonna dimension door us to the gate on the other side.
Oh,
Oh, just take one of the tanks out of the plane.
uh,
Uh-oh.
my tummy. Oh god.
Stay put, okay? Don't run back.
Okay. Hold on.
Is that part of a plan? Do we have a plan?
Okay. Is that all, Raleigh?
Yeah, that's Laurel's turn.
Okay.
Actually, as she's doing that, she's gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Julia.
Okay.
Solid.
So yeah, you grabbed Lear and ran forward, and then another tentacle, actually multiple.
Shit.
I got it.
Karma.
I mean, Lorelli could have gotten us just all the way inside.
If you want.
Like, I was just doing it to keep us on the map.
Oh god, there's so many.
But we could have fully gotten here.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I need to start doing some measurements.
So in Infernal, Lorelli, is there a play here?
You were the slowest person at running. And I didn't want us to die on a bridge.
Okay. Egreg is no. Well, sorry. What I was thinking is Egreg physical?
Let me. Sorry, let me check. New character, who dis?
I gotta start reading the spells. I don't know what spells I have to do for this.
Yeah, it has an AC of 14 plus 4, so 18 is an AC of 18.
Okay. The tentacle whips at it, and the bottom tentacle here whips at it, but misses, and then Mixie gets hit once by the one that's closer to Mixie. Mixie, make a grapple check.
Let's see, what's that? That's this thing, I think.
So you can, I think you can use acrobatics if you want.
Oops, I did not mean to roll. Why does it always do that? Anyway, I get a 9, I guess.
Does it roll
okay.
2?
It rolled 3 dice for me for some reason. I think it's because I'm holding down the control key. I'm not exactly sure why.
So
Yes.
it has grabbed you. So you are grappled, and you take 12 points as it squeezes on you.
It what?
Squeezed
Oh, okay.
as it constricts on him. And Juliet, make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, there's one behind me, isn't there? 15.
Okay. You see you see the ground sort of trembling to your right and
Heck is
left,
that?
and there are like rock-like creatures. They sort of climbing up over the edge of the bridge. So there's 3 of them, and it's actually like it seems to burrow under the fences and is coming towards you.
Okay.
But they don't
Interesting
reach you this turn.
development. Okay.
And it'll be your action, Juliet.
Okay. Okay. Juliet's gonna run forward, just past the gate, and then cast lightning bolt. So all the tentacles in front need to make DC 17 dex saves.
All down the line? Oh, sorry, all of them?
Yes. It'll just hit all, I believe.
Okay.
It's like straight line.
Yeah.
I miss my lightning wand.
So,
You hit all of them except for the first one. As it swings Mixie rounds past you.
damn, that's a lot of ones for damage. That's unfortunate.
Hmm.
That's really unfortunate. So 16 damage. For half.
lot of
so-
ones.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
It's a lot of ones.
And then I'm gonna turn to Greg and go, "Are you fast?"
No, I can run. Are you?
Can I insight check that to know if that's true?
Fast. What are you?
Are you doing anything else, Julia, or is that it?
We're insight check for
Yeah, I need to
Greg.
know if Greg is.
I'll roll whatever I need to.
deception.
Deception or perception, whether you're telling the truth or not.
Yeah,
It's a 10.
I rolled a 14 for the insight.
Well,
What's your movement speed?
My speed is 40. I can get extra from the shadow. Or
That's not bad.
Okay.
That's very fast.
In that case, Juliet's gonna use her bonus action dash to get closer to Mixie. I don't know if I'd be able to climb the tower or anything, but I'll just try to get closer.
Okay.
Or actually,
Well, actually,
Bonus
Mixie's like
action.
in the grips of this thing.
oh, okay, so it's Mixie's on the ground or in the air, I guess.
Yeah, sort of like hovering, being, well, not tossed, but swung around,
Like a toy.
about 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And Lear.
Just gonna
For
move.
them. I'm
was I going?
behind the
or
doors. It should be Greg first. Greg has higher decks.
Okay.
or which? If you want to go first too, I'm fine with that.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, Greg.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll move my echo down over here, And this mysterious new friend group is getting attacked by this tentacle, so... Oh, actually, 5 feet. I'm still within 10 feet. I'll take out the glaive and try... Am I able to try and cut Maxie loose?
If you're
Or
trying
that-
to do that specifically, I'll give you a minus on the hit.
Okay.
But so roll the hit.
First, I would like to rage
Okay.
and reckless attack on the tentacle.
Oh my god, an Echo Barbarian.
That probably does not hit. That is a 16.
No, that misses.
Second attack.
For Greg's rage, does just like speakers pop off of his shoulders and death metal starts playing?
Steam. Not necessarily. Just a lot of steam starts blasting out of his ports.
Also very cool.
Second one's much better. That's a 29.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is 12 nope. Yep, 12 points of slashing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
So 18 total. You do a fair gash, trying to chop Mixie free, but the tentacle thickness is you didn't quite get all the way through,
Okay.
but it is bleeding profusely, and some of it might be getting on Mixie.
Uh-oh.
Ah, get it off me!
Although they have the ever clean robe, so it doesn't actually.
Just slides off like a raincoat.
Yes.
It beads up and falls off.
Lear.
So we're behind the door?
Oh,
Well, it's not
through
a door; it's just an opening
Oh.
Yeah,
Leading-
through the opening.
leading into a hallway.
Okay, Soul, don't be mad. And Lear's gonna pull out his short bow and fire off 2 arrows.
You feel a angry growl.
Look, we talked about this. If you could return, that would be great. So a 15 and an 8.
A 15? Yeah, 15
and an
hits.
8.
Which one are you
Oh,
shooting
15
at?
hits? Okay. I guess. Ooh, what's the range of a short bow?
Not good.
Yeah. It's
Short bow, long range is actually 320.
Oh,
So.
with
Yeah.
short range.
90
60.
probably. Oh, 60.
Oh, so
sorry,
you
no,
can
80. 80.
80.
So you
So
can
you can
hit
hit
the
Second one.
two closest to you. Well,
Uh,
in short, this is short range. This is short range. The other
And
two
long
are.
range is disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I guess I'll just fire it at the one that's the second one.
Okay.
26 plus. And then I need DC. So I need a strength save for DC 17. Because I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
to try
But how
to
much
hit.
damage do you do?
6.
Oh, okay.
One
God, our
point
damage
per
rolls.
for the spell.
Your ensnarement didn't seem to work. These
dang it.
these things look pretty big and strong.
Yeah.
They're like, all muscle. And Mixie.
Let go of me, you thing! And Mixie will just punch this thing.
Okay.
We could try and escape the grapple.
I could, but that's not what Mixie's doing. I always can't find it on this character sheet. Where is it? Oh, this thing? 13,
That misses.
and then a 24.
That'll hit.
That does 8 bludgeoning, and then I need to roll the other stuff somehow.
Are your fists considered magical at your level?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 points. 6 points of fire.
It's the magical gun show.
And oh, hold on, I need to check if that's the right roll. Let's see here. What does it say here? Oh, sorry, just a straight 4 points of small damage.
Really small.
And then it has to make a DC. What's my saving throw now? Is it 17? Con save.
And if it fails,
It's stunned.
okay. It sort of slumps to the ground.
Okay, and then I'll hit it one more time. And it's a 23 to hit.
So I think you might stun.
I might have advantage. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
12 points of 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I'll tap myself on the head since I don't have to hit my own shins.
No yoga poses. No downward dog while you're doing it.
And then I'll run, except I'm not going to be able to run very far.
Go, Mixie, go!
Okay. How long is it stunned
run
for?
past Egrig.
How long does your stun last?
Till the end of or beginning of my next round. I
Okay.
can't remember the beginning.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not doing anything. Lorelli.
Great. Okay. Will Raleigh be able to figure out if all of these tentacles are connected to the same creature?
You can make a perception check.
All right. That is just an 18.
They all look the same, like coloration and the skin. Whoops, I keep moving them by accident. You suspect it might be the main body might be clinging to the bottom of the bridge.
Okay. I just needed to know if they were a part of a main body.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lorelli is going to cast Psychic Lance on, I guess, the second one. Actually, no. Just in case it only affects one. The one, like, this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's within the range. Yeah. Right, so it has to make the squid has to make a DC 18 intelligence save.
It fails.
Great. And then it takes... Check off spell. That takes... 20 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Okay. The tentacles seemed kind of stunned, so they're twitching, but they don't seem to be acting with purpose.
Okay.
But one of these goes after Greg. One goes after.
May I take an opportunity attack with my glade as part of Polearm Master? If it enters my 10-foot reach.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, if that's an ability that you have.
Okay.
Did you put the master on Greg?
18.
18 would hit.
Perfect. That is 19 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
24.
Not sure if this fire would affect these guys much, though.
What's your armor class?
Mine?
Yeah.
17.
Okay, so you get punched or slammed twice by this thing.
Okay.
30 points total. 15 points from each attack.
Okay, and 15 reduced by rage.
And the other one swings at Juliot.
No, not the squishy wizard.
She's not
Believe it or not, our
overly
wizard isn't
squishy.
that squishy.
What's your AC again?
17.
Okay, you get hit twice.
Okay.
I keep rolling the same thing. So 15 and 10 from the two slam attacks.
Good.
And yeah, that's all they do. Julio, you may act.
I don't like this. Juliet's gonna grab Greg and then Thunderstep
Ooh,
to. Let's see, how far can I get?
300 or something like that.
Thunderstep's like 90.
Oh, only 90.
The one by you would have swung at you as you moved to grab Greg.
I can take it. Save yourself.
Juliet would just take the opportunity attack.
It would have. It missed.
We're gonna TP down here, so that way we can be with Mixie if needed, and then also let me roll that damage on the Thunderstep. So I need DC 17 con saves.
Okay, roll your damage.
God, damage is really bad today. 9 or half on a fail, or on a success.
Is it all or nothing?
No, it's half.
Half. Okay.
Dang, damage is rough today.
Well, if that's all for you, Greg is next.
Okay. You said that. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to ask Greg, does your glaive have any kind of distinct look to it, or is it just kind of a generic glaive?
It does have a little bit of distinct look. It's kind of has a red handle and a kind of golden tip on the end, and is kind of the blade is kind of in the kind of carved and engraved in as if it was a dragon's head.
Cool.
Oh, that's so badass.
That's really cool.
And just a quick question: is tentacle number 2 incapacitated?
They all are right now.
Oh, they all are.
Well,
So-
number 1 is stunned and incapacitated.
Cool.
Although stunned does mean incapacitated.
Ah,
Covers, it falls under that.
and incapacitated. Oh, okay.
Stunned is worse than incapacitated.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. Oh no, that's never mind. It was the creature, not the tentacle, that attacked Julio. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
Decisions. Well, at the start of my turn, I'm going to turn to Julia. Are we running or are we fighting?
I'm not fighting this thing.
Okay, we're running. I would like to, at the beginning of my turn, I would like to take resolute stance. So everything has a disadvantage against me as well, and I have disadvantage against everything else. And I'd like to take 3 attacks against tentacle number 2 through Shadow Greg.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 18 for the first hit.
Hit.
And probably a miss with the second one at 14.
Yeah, that misses.
Actually, that was 11 for. That was a natural 1 on the second
okay,
hit.
yeah.
I forgot to roll as disadvantage. Just to redo the first one, it's higher, so it still hits, I think, on the first one.
Okay.
Last one is a 27.
Yep.
So 2 hits. 10 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire. And 12 points of slashing damage and 1 point of fire.
Okay.
And then I am going to take off running my full 40 feet over to this bush.
Okay. Lear.
So, Lorelei, I'm sorry. And Lear's gonna move forward to the tentacle, and take 2 swings at it.
You have advantage. Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
This one's not stunned. It's just incapacitated.
Is that not advantage?
No, it can't. It takes no actions or reactions.
Okay. Sorry, I forget what plus number is. It's like plus. What is it? So 17 and a 12 to hit.
The 17 hits.
Okay. Just give me a second. And then any DC 17 wisdom save for Wrathful Smite. And Lear's gonna ignite his sword for 6, 9, 17 points of damage.
Okay, so how much is your 17 total?
17 total. Damage is really low today.
Okay. Nope, just needed to know.
But wisdom save, please, or else it is frightened of me.
Okay.
Which means it can't move towards me and attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, no, I just have to figure out what to do because the tentacles act sort of independently.
Okay.
But yeah, so this tentacle is like, well, right now it's incapacitated, so it can't do anything, but it's not. It will. It is frightened of you.
Cover. I got cover, guys. It should be good.
So Mixie.
Makes you just run.
Where is Mixie?
Is
Oh, there.
How tall is the wall that Lair is on?
Oh,
He's
so
not
the
really
the so it's sort of like carved out of the edge of the. I would say it's about 30 feet high.
All right. Mixie has just enough movement to get to the top of the wall and is now hanging from the battlements by her fingers.
Okay.
We're not going over. We're going in. There's a hole like in it.
Yeah, but Mixie went up the wall.
Okay.
Mixie's not thinking right now. They're a little scared.
Apparently.
Get it off of me!
Okay. Rally.
Great. Riley has sort of done most things in her ability at this point.
It's like
Nope.
cheer people. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thorelli's. I think Thorelli's gonna hold an action. I think to just do a shatter if anything comes like close to us.
Okay.
Like if any of the tentacles come close, and that's it.
So the tentacles are free to move. Ooh, you can see
Here.
these things. Oh, actually, well, they might as well run. So all the tentacles are moving. This one's scared. How far is that? Okay, so tentacle 3 lashes out in the direction of Julio, but cannot reach her. It's just, well, they're just flailing and trying. Oh, actually, they can hit Greg.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. It's a good thing it's disadvantage. So yeah, this one's the number 3 swings over and whips at you, but does not land a strike. And Julio.
okay. So Juliet's gonna attempt to run to the door. She'll take whatever route she has to avoid the thing as much as possible,
Okay.
including dash, bonus action, or
You
she'll
can
send her action to
dash and
dash.
then bonus. Yeah,
Yeah. So
double dash.
can I get around it without having?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this one sort of the one by Lear is the tentacles gone up in the air, and so
Okay.
trying to avoid Lear.
And Juliet's running underneath, just going, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out! Get me out of here! I don't want to be here."
And then it'll be
Right.
Greg's action.
Okay. The tentacle's up in the air. How is it? Beyond 10 feet?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
basically this tentacle is slithering under the bridge.
Oh,
It's
okay.
slowly disappearing. You could.
Well,
I mean, if you wanted to, you could get one attack on it.
oh, ooh, one attack. I'll take it.
As it's retreating.
Reckless, please.
Oh no. Oh no,
It's slowly
he's got
disappearing.
reckless.
26 to hit.
Yep.
And I would like to make this a thunderous blow.
Okay.
So if it is a creature of huge or larger, it has to make a DC 17 strength save.
Okay, and if it fails,
It moves 5 feet backwards.
okay. The whole. Sorry, when a creature's that
that's
big,
cool.
5 feet isn't much. But the whole bridge sort of rumbles
Oh no.
as after you hit it.
Uh-oh.
Actually, everybody make dex saves.
Uh-oh. Is this something that I can observe?
Oh wait. Hold on.
Well, it's just the bridge is you hit.
Okay.
You scared whatever it was. It moved, but it's so big that it's
Julio,
just
get
causing the
+7.
bridge to vibrate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell if I can use my barbarian advantage feature, but
Is Lorelli good since she's off the bridge?
oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, the same question applies to Maxie since I'm
Yeah.
hanging from the wall.
Ooh.
That's
Mixie's
for me. I
okay.
didn't want it.
An 8.
21 for Greg.
Okay, yeah, Greg's still standing. Sorry, what did Juliet and Lear get?
13, but if that doesn't work, I can use the Bardic.
Yeah, you'll have to use your bardic.
Okay, what is the Bardic again?
It's a
D10?
D10 now.
Let's
You got a
go.
13
I'm
with
so
the-
better
with
than
the-
I've been rolling.
You got a 13 with the Paladin Aura? Wow.
So, 3, so
Okay.
or 16 total.
Okay.
I got an 8.
What did Lear get?
8.
Okay, it's just it's that whole Star Trek shaking ship thing. You go left and you go right. So Greg and Juliet manage to maintain their balance, and Lear falls down. Like you're prone now.
Yeah. Ah.
You hear this clang of armor.
Oh no! Someone
And
spilled the dish rack. Lear fell over.
it is Lear's action. Well, okay, I guess.
I would like to run in
Yeah.
through the door at the end of my turn.
Yeah, you could have moved. Yeah.
Fine, I don't need a
And
hand up.
Lear's the only one out there now.
I will stand up and move the 15 feet to where Juliet is, and that's as far as I can go.
Okay. But because the okay, Lorelli.
I guess can Lorelli just use her movement to pull Lear and Juliet in?
You can help one of them.
Get,
Where?
get,
Where?
get Juliet. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Right.
High
I'll
ground,
help you.
around, or there around, get Lear.
Lorelli's gonna get Lear.
Go get the other one on. Eventually comes around to his turn.
As you like grab Lear, he's gonna like adjust the hat so he turns into like an old elven man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome, sir. I'm happy to help.
You get your Boy Scout
Yep.
or Girl Guide achievement badge.
Brownie points.
Bardic points.
I'm trying to think of a fun infernal Cub Scout equivalent, but I can't. My brain don't work. The imps.
So
Lorelli's getting her imp
help
patch.
Lear in.
The
So
imp patch is if you
Helps.
trip an old man.
the bridge rumbles again. Juliet, make another dex save.
Okay.
You
Uh,
get my bonus.
Lorelli's gonna give you another bardic inspiration. Too. Lorelli had
I
a
was so
bonus.
close to rolling on the 14. Okay, so the Bardic, let me go that.
Is that plus the paladin aura?
So it would be
7 plus 7 plus.
the 14, but I don't know if I need to break the 15, so I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah, fair.
So you'll
So-
at least break 15.
So you got
Yes, what-
15.
Um, Math is hard. 23 with the Bardic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine, but it does swing and hit you once as you're scrambling for the doorway or further into the hallway, and so you get hit for 20.
Okay.
And
Dang,
then
that thing hits on.
you guys manage to get it far enough in that the thing isn't pursuing you anymore, and the elementals are not following you.
Hmm.
Tuk, tuk, tuk. Is it loading? There we go.
Aren't we told this is supposed to be relatively simple?
Uh,
Oh well.
They
Yeah.
always say that, and it's lies.
Yeah.
Now, there's
Oh,
a-
it's so simple. It's so simple to avoid the big tentacle monster under the bridge.
I mean,
and all
maybe.
talk friends.
So everybody else went in the door, but Mixie's now on top of this building.
Oh no, it's not. You're not really going in the building. The wall. That was the cliff face, but they had made it into like the crenellations and battlements. So you basically have to climb down to get into the opening.
Or rundown.
I'll be back.
I'm also going to be back because I gotta put the food away.
In another game, one of the characters has an entourage of girl guides. It's
Nice.
very bizarre. The character is also a Goliath cleric,
Hmm.
and as a cleric has a 13 wisdom.
Oh, just the
Oh,
minimum.
no.
It's not a no. It's like it's a combat build type cleric.
Hmm.
Ah. Marcy, when you just took Lear, I was like, I don't know what the game plan is here.
Get off
Smart
bridge.
Or
I know Lear. I know how Lear play the bridge. Lear is going to be the last one off the bridge if Lear can manage it.
yeah, that was a good call.